Welcome everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Open Revit class 05 introduction. Okay. So first, what I like to you just mute your mic and off your camera and pin to Beam India group so that you can start. So now, so yesterday what we did, we just explored all structural tools together with this model. Okay, we start with the foundation grid, then levels, right? Then then foundation, column, uh, slab. Oh, sorry, uh, walls, and then wall strip foundation. After that, then we build a slab over it. Then we build slab edging, right? Then after that we put before that we talk about the attaching and detaching of a column. If it is structure concrete structure, then the column should detach attach to bottom or top, right? If it is steel building, in a steel building the column should be from bottom to top, uh, independent, so we'll not attach it. Okay, so for that purpose what we did, then we provide opening in slab so that our main strut column can go straight till floor level, and after that we can put here base plate connection with the steel column, and then steel column can go straight to top. Okay, then after that we build a first floor. We draw model all the main beams, and then secondary beam system I have explained you. Right, and then I told describe you how we can. Sorry, I did. So how we can copy from one level to another level if it is similar. Okay. So this is it we did today. First, what we'll cover, how we can provide opening in our wall, in our slab, okay, wall slab, or what about the shaft, right? If it is lift shaft or if it is staircase shaft, how we can provide it. Okay, then we'll talk about face opening, how we can provide the face opening and these openings. Okay, so let's start with wall opening. Okay, so wall opening, we then first we'll go to level one, right? And then we move our section, or we can cut new section. Just I'll cut this section and I will put that section over the wall, right? I think here we have the wall. Yes. Go to view. You can see wall on. Okay, we have that wall in elevation. Yes, you can see that wall over here. Now we want to put one opening. Okay, so go to wall opening. This is very good thing in Revit, that if you will go to any tool, they will show the preview how it can work, right? So if you want to see, like here, see, right? So now what we'll do, we'll just first what we did, we just select the tool, and then after that we want to select that one, so we have to select that one. We have to search. See, right now if I'll go to corner, it is not selected. So for what I have to do, I have to just press tab. Tab is mean we are what will say checking alternate option, right? So same location. So once I click it, so now I have selected my wall, and now I need to draw a rectangular or whatever I want. So now you can see in this direction I have drawn one opening, right? You can make wider it, whatever shape you want. It's a rectangular, so it's a rectangular opening. You can define the size, and you can whatever suppose we want to make it till from bottom, just make it like O, okay, or press AL, not till here. Why? Okay, so if you stretch it till wall end, it will cut the slab also. Okay, so we'll keep it somehow 50 mm, right? And the height, whatever we want, we can put it like this. So you can see we have provided the wall of. Okay, so like with this tool we can uh, so by this tool wall opening we can put a create a wall opening. Normally it is rectangular. Okay, so in wall we don't use another size. So if you want put any other size of wall opening, that will describe you later how you can put a different type of wall opening. Okay, so now we'll talk about the soft opening. What is soft? You might see that in a residential building or any commercial building, there are soft for ventilation, right? Soft for lift shaft, we can say soft for staircase shaft. So what is the difference between these soft opening and the other opening? If it is lift opening, that will be same from ground floor or zero floor, where I mean from bottom floor to till top. That opening will be same on same location. Okay, we cannot do alteration. Same with the what I would say staircase. In same in staircase, that the staircase will go from one from ground to top straight away. I mean vertically, it will not just move here and there. So if you go to soft opening and we'll say, okay, let's see, we have a lift over there. Right, now we are going to define. This is my soft opening. Just I'm just drawing it without any. So now what you will see in 3D, it has cut all the slabs over that location, but not go to here, and we have to tell from base. Okay, we want it from base foundation to base offset 0. Okay, so now you can see the shaft is just like a cut volume. Okay, so it's like a area volume that nothing can be stand between this. So for that purpose, what it did, it just crop all, it cut all the slabs. Okay, but it doesn't cut the beams. Why it's not cut beam? Because when we are going to build the soft structure or inside of that rail, or if we are going to put a staircase in this shaft, so it will also cut that staircase, right? So that's why they don't have. For that purpose we have to just delete or modify our beams over here, right? We can remove that here. We can remove that here, and in ground floor we don't have anything, and second floor, right? So now we'll see the shaft opening from bottom to top. So here what we can do, we can put our we can model our lift, shaft, or staircase, whatever we want. Okay, so let's start with the face opening. Face opening is especially for,
Sir, excuse me.
yes.
Uh, that means we have to first of all cut down all the beams, the area we have to put the shaft.
No, see what happened that, let's suppose my shaft is wait, I'll go here, right? My shaft size is this much.
Yeah.
Um, okay, my shaft size is very small. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this much only. But
Mm-hmm.
for this then for this area we have to provide the new beam system, so that it can that beam system can support this slab.
Mm.
Okay, so for that purpose we have to draw some beam over here. Steel beam, which one is this one? Okay, whatever we make from here to here, so that it can, and one beams then same, right? Then we have to do same beams over here, so that it can be supported from that location, right? If it is concrete, then we have to provide beam or extra reinforcement nearby this. So because we are making opening, okay, so because of this opening the structure should not be weakened.
Is there a minimum requirement? Is there to put as put means suppose we have to cut a shaft opening. So
Okay,
how much minimum requirement should be there to place any beam or column like that?
see, it's a structural calculation thing, right? You have to analyze that one. Okay, like simply what I did, I just put this one, put this beam over there, but might possible that instead of 305 this smaller one can work, right?
Mhm.
So that is up to our calculation, but we have to be sure. Okay, okay, so
Okay.
that is structural engineering point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Understood. Yeah. Thank you.
okay. So now we'll go to again this view. Now what we are going to do, we are going to cut a face opening. Okay, so suppose in this area there is some duct going on. If I draw, suppose these ducts are coming over here, and structural engineer, mechanical, they want some opening over here, right? So what we have to do, then we have to provide face openings over here, face openings. So for face opening, we have to select the element, right? So here you can see the instruction bar. Select a plane, face, roof, or ceiling, beam, column, opening to cut. Okay, so just select that beam, and now you can place your opening. So like this much opening I need, this much opening I need for this, and this much opening for this one. Then say okay, put escape. Right. Okay, so it says, so it will give you the warning. So what it is, more than one loop not allowed. So it is not like a slab opening. Okay, so then what we have to do, we have to remove these first. Okay, and we have to cut them again and again. Just delete and just delete. Now we'll say yes. Okay, so now you can see in 3D. Yeah, one more way, if you want to just see the 3D only one element, select that element and just go here. This is section box, right? So you selected that one, as you can see in preview, and then selection. So so now you can see it's create a crop box. So it's not that everything goes, it just create a section box over that beam. Okay, so now you can see that opening inside of that beam. And now again, because we are providing here opening, so that is again a structural engineering challenge. We have to check on the basis of all the loads, is it pass or not. If we require to upgrade our section for that purpose, okay, then we have to do that one. Or we have to provide, in might be in structural say the no architecture say no, I cannot increase the depth of that beam. So what we have to do, then we have to provide a stiffeners or some other plate, so that this the strength of this beam doesn't decrease because of that opening, right? So these things we have to do, that is structural analysis issue. Okay, but here we are focusing only about what will say BIM challenges or modeling challenges. Then select one, go to the tab. It will select whole loop and delete. So same with this one, right? So what we can do, okay, you can copy it, right? You can select this opening and then you can copy it over there. It is not only that we are going to put we are going to cut, we can make it any shape, right? So we can make this shape opening, like in industrial um, in industrial beam shade or industrial structure, you might see these type of beam. Okay, so like here we will multiple. Oh, again we did mistake. We make multiple loops. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll delete this one, right? Keep that one and we'll delete this one. Now we can copy this whatever distance we want, right? It's up to us whatever we want, right? So, so okay, then you will see over here, not here, sorry. Select this one, then go to Pro. In that feature, this feature you will not get in 2000 Revit 15, 14 or 13, because it's introduced from 2017 or might be in 16 or 17. Okay, so you might see these type of beams, so that you that is possible if you want cut on face. Okay, same with the column. You can cut that opening on column and go to another section, floor plan, other side section we don't have. Okay, go to view, right, and in column, if you want to put opening in column, just select it, and then suppose you want this much of opening over here, so you will see that opening over here. Okay, so what you can do, either you can select this, and if you have you are in crop view, so you can just go here and you can check. You can uncheck the section box, right? So just now you will see everything over there. Okay, so this is how we can use our face opening, soft opening, and wall opening. And vertical opening is something like you can see here, because right now we don't have any taper element, right? So we can also create a vertical opening. Normally, when we do any face opening or wall opening, it will be perpendicular with the wall, okay, but or slab, okay. But for vertical one is we want a vertical opening like this. Okay, so now we have covered almost all tools in structure except connection and the reinforcement one, that we will uh, learn later, last in last stage. Okay, last because, right? Yes.
Sir, where we can basically apply these tools?
Which one?
This one, SAP opening. SAP, okay, for lift we are okay. And for HVAC and electrical purpose we are using, or some other purpose?
See, soft. What is soft? Soft maybe the garbage soft which goes from up to down, or there might be a sanitary soft where you might see in multi-story buildings. Okay, that they are all the sanitary pipes from one floor to, I mean, from whole building will go in one area. Okay, so that purpose you can provide the soft opening is just multiple purpose. Like here you can see in multiple floor it can open. Okay, but normal slab opening or wall opening, it will cut only in the one element. Okay. Okay, so now what we have done, we just completed the structural tool. Now we'll move to architecture. Okay, and now we move to first floor, ground level. Sorry. Right, and we can just change it and it is cancelled. Okay, whatever. Okay, now we are what we are going to do. We are going to put here, because these are our structural column for this building. Right, these are structural columns, so all the floor, everything, all the load will be stand by these. So we can utilize this area all around with whatever our architectural wall or architectural wall and facade purpose. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll start with the wall, architectural wall. We can say, let's see, architectural wall. Then you will see over here many type of walls. Okay, first we'll select this. What is this? You can go and just check. Finish, brick finish. Okay, so this is brick wall. Then we have a thermal insulation, and then we have a wrapper, another layer which is 0 mm thick. and at inside we have a 100 concrete masonry, and then 12 wall board. Okay, so we try to do that one. On ground floor. Okay, and to level 1 0. Why it is not visible? You can see the we cannot see that wall. Why? Because this is our structural template. Okay. And for that purpose we have to choose here discipline instead of structural. If we select this architectural, so you see in architectural we cannot see the structural members. What structural member? Slab, column, anything we cannot see. And if I'll go to the coordination, then I can see the board. Huh? Yes, it should be structural. In structural, we can see the thickness is slab aging. Okay, so now go to the coordination one, and then now you can see the this wall over here. Okay, and now we'll see the 3D of that wall. Where it is? Level 0, base, up to level 1. Oh, again, here also it's a problem. It's a structural one. Okay, so here you can see the red because it is on here. If it's a realistic, then you can see the wall outside, and if you are going to say Blu-ray, going to do rendering, so you will see better wall finishing. Okay, just close it. So, but why label to no level 1? Okay, and detach and attach to the base. Okay, so now go to level 0. We have drawn this one. Okay, just right click and you can see create a similar. Go here. Suppose this is our main side and we want to put some another wall, which is we can say curtain wall for this direction. Okay, just select that curtain wall and where is our curtain wall? Okay, this is our curtain wall. Why we cannot see? We have curtain wall one. Okay, edit profile, curtain wall, joint, panel, brick wall. Okay, fixed distance 15. vertical one and again. Mm, why we cannot see that wall over here? Got to see. Oh, yes, right. So because we have already off that visibility of that cutter, right? So right now we have open. So now we'll go here and then select this and just say unhide element. Okay, so now we hide it because we okay. So now we have put a wall. Now it's a closed box. We cannot go in. We cannot go out. Now we are going to put here also. We cannot see the curtain wall, so we have to on the curtain wall. So now we are going to put doors. So here you can see just a simple door size. We don't have any type of door. Just let's put this door here first. Delete instance. Cut instance. Wall. Delete instance. Is that me? Okay, so in this direction, if you will see, it just put the door, but why it's not showing door because it's off over here, right? VB door detail item and so on. Door. Ooh, okay, this door doesn't have any. It's just a opening. It doesn't have a frame. So for that purpose, what we can do is just go to door, uh, upload family. So we don't have that family. We can just try to upload load family. Go to India or go to any searching architecture. No. Generic no. Oh, right here door. Go to door, interior door, external door, right external door, and just try to select this type of door. Suppose this door we want. Okay, okay. So now you will see one more type of door over here. Okay, now go to sorry level 1 and try to put that door over here. So what it want? Okay, for that purpose we have to stop our curtain on that location. Okay, so go here, just select the curtain wall and break it. Okay, and now we can break it. Now we can put that wall door over. location we need some wall. Okay, let's create a wood wall. Not this one. Basic wall. Wood wall, duplicate wood frame wall. Okay, just go here, delete all these. Okay, instead of concrete masonry, just select wood. Here, this is your material library over here. Okay, so if you will just go to material and you will see all material. You can see so many material over here. Right here, this is categorized for wood. You will see all the wood over here. So if you want to see that one, if you know, I mean, if you are looking for any specific category, then you can just go with the category wise. Otherwise, you can just search here. Right. So you will see all the door frame, door panel, or it will show you right wood. Right. Then it will show you the graphic presentation of that appearance. Right. So this type of wood. Okay. Just and apply the thickness. No, thickness should be 50 mm, not more than that. Apply. Now I'm going to put that over here. Now put the door. Oh, sorry, not a window, door. Oh, again. Okay, that door over here. Okay, so now we'll go to 3D and we'll see the beautiful door, wooden beautiful door over here. Right. So first we are just using whatever we have right now with us. Okay, and we because this door doesn't have what I'll say doors. These are just opening, right? You can see door opening, and this is the door opening and the frame, total frame. And if you want more, you can just go here and download families. Go here, component, place a component, or just load family. So again, we are going same folder structure. So whatever Autodesk Revit you have installed, you will see the default library location is Windows C, program data, Autodesk, then your Revit version library, then your country content. Like for my one, I have to install Singapore in when I install first time, so it was not proper installed. So for that, I have to install the Singapore library, right? Then in Singapore library, you will see all these folders. Okay, this is for annotation, boundary coordination, table tray, column. It's not it's architectural column. If it is structural, then you will see structural equipment or specific equipment, structural everything over here. Okay, so now we are going to door. Go here, door. In door also we have a category about door components. If you want to take a component, external door, internal door, structural door. Structural door is just like an opening, whatever we have inside our model. For internal doors, we have just a internal building internal door, right? So you can see these are the simple. So whatever we want, we can just select and load. Now we check again any other external door which might fit our requirement. So like this one, Now we want, so they have given good amount of external doors, so we'll go with this one. Yes, okay, so just say load. Okay, you already loaded it. Cancel, select this door, and now if it's loaded you can change it, but I don't know why it's not loaded right now. Okay, so this like this you can just change your doors, or you can just put doors. Like here you want to put another door, you can just go to door and load family, external door. You want simple door, that one, go here, then go to first floor, ground floor, and you can put that door over here. Right, so now we can remove the old door which is just an opening. Now we have this one, so here you can see that we can just change the frame location, finish frame location. If I'll go to this one, okay, so right now it is the finish floor, finish lever is that side, and this is a internal side. If you want to change that internal external system, then you can just click this one and then you can flip it. Okay, and even the door opening side you can just flip with this one. Okay, so this is it for door opening. Doors, I think you can place as many as door you want. If you want to, okay, just add it for a specific this door you want another opening, so just go here, you can see the other opening size. Okay, apply. So now it is wider one, and if you want to change something for a specific yoke, just make a duplicate. Okay, suppose I'm very tall person, more than 6 feet, so I want a high opening. So just I can put to 2510. Okay, apply. So if we go to elevation section, so you can see this door height is 2.5, right? So it is suitable for me. So so that is how you can just customize the existing one. What I am just doing, custom, you can customize the existing dimensions. Till now we did not tell you how you can create a new families. Okay, so that's it for this one. Now for doors, we talk about windows. So same as with doors, right? So this is my concrete opening. So because this is only for this template was structural template, so that's why we have only this opening. Okay, so for that, select this one and put wherever you want. We cannot see it because window is not visible. No, it's visible over here. Go to 3D, flip off. Yes, so this is our window opening over here. Okay, so this window opening, sorry, this is our window opening. So again, this is just an opening over there. We don't have any. Uh, so in window opening, you can see they have put a line over there. for opening symbol, right? So for opening symbol, what we do, we just right click and then we create a rectangular of the shape and then we put a crosser. It says that it is opening. Okay, and now we are going to put new type of. Then we'll go here, load family, go back, door instead of door, go to Windows. Now what type of window you want, right? Structural window is just like a circular opening or rectangular opening, right? So suppose we choose this one. So here you can choose it because we okay. So you can just put it over here. Now select this one. We had to define all the criteria, length, whatever. That's architectural requirement. I don't know about that one too much. Okay, and then you can see uh, yes, you can see that over here, but you cannot see that. You have to check window the font. Okay, so here you can see window. Okay. Okay, again you can just change and modify or load new family. Right, you go here. You want to load any family. Go to this, place new component, load families, and then you can either select all and that's it. It's similar to insert blocks. Okay, so like some of the family first select and on be loaded. Let's see which one we have loaded. No. Okay, same you can change the size. Okay, so this is how we can utilize, how we can model door and windows. Other criteria you can see over here, sill height. Right now it's 800. You can increase it. You can mark it. Okay, this is window one, two. So and head height, whatever you want to define, you can define it over there. Okay, same with the window or door. You can just define base offset, top offset, and so on the things whatever you want to define, which is um, material of frame. Okay, so this is it for door and window. Now we say curtain wall, as you have seen the curtain wall. So again we'll do curtain wall on our first floor. Okay, so for curtain wall, go to architectural wall and put curtain wall. Okay, so that will be. Uh, okay, so here you can go architectural and you can then you can select the curtain wall whatever you want. The same what we have defined right now. In our previous first floor or ground floor. Ground floor first is this. Alright, so here we'll go in 3D and we'll see. This is a curtain. Why we cannot see over here? Because no, because this is structural. We go to the curtain. If we go to the architectural one, then you can see the architecture curtain wall over here. Right. So Okay, so this is our curtain wall. I think the curtain wall don't give any presentation. Okay, so here you can see the curtain wall now. Right now we talk about ceilings. Okay, this is my curtain wall, so it should be stop below. Right, so just say slab. Okay, delete element. Okay, attach to slab. Now floor. Right, same with this one. I think. Yes, same we have to do with this one. Right, detach, attach with slab. Okay, so now the next is roof. We'll do roof later when we have a roof type of structure. Right now we don't have. Okay, or first we'll do ceiling. So as you know, the ceiling is just a. So we'll go to roof or level two. Which one is level two? We'll go to level one. Okay. Yes, and now we'll just try to draw ceiling. So ceiling, we have a brick ceiling or we have composite ceiling, basic ceiling. Okay, so we'll just use that one. Either see when I click here automatic, so it's showing that all around we have a wall, right? This swatch is our wall, and the ceiling will draw automatically inside of that walls, right? If we have a wall drawn over here, so I think it will take that area only. So now we'll just select it. Okay, we cannot see that ceiling over here. All right, so because right, VV, and go to ceiling. See, right, good. See ceiling over here. Apply. So here you can see the ceiling annotation, right? Uh, Ceiling, yes. And now we'll go here and then why the ceiling is not coming? I don't know much about artificial interface. So we select over here, we select overall. So this is curtain wall. Okay, for architectural thing, yes, brother. Okay, okay, not an issue. Okay, I think wait for 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, it takes my time. Okay, so ceiling this one, curtain wall, this is especially for architectural purpose. If you are an architect, then you have you know the better use how you can utilize that one, and definitely you will find what I'll say property and an option over there. Okay, so now we'll talk about we'll go to the railings. So railing is like it's very simple. What we have to do, either if it is a staircase railing, then we have to select the staircase. If it is a roof railing, then we have to select the roof easy. So now what we have to do, like for level 2, what we are going to do, we are going to just create rectangle and okay, okay, it's created, but it's not visible because we are a structure. We have to do drilling on. No, it is not visible over here. We draw a line. Okay, just try again. Path. Okay. Okay, 3D is not visible anywhere. It means we have to upload. Okay, load. Okay, structural railing. Oh, we did not define anything over here. Rail structure, no. Okay, so we don't have a proper family for that one. Okay, so that's why it's not visible. Okay, so next time when we will start with the architecture one, we'll take a architectural. We'll start with the architectural template, because in a structural template we will not see so many structural families. Okay, so now let's see staircase. Do we have staircase? No. So for today, we'll stop it over here. And what we done today, we done today openings, face opening, wall opening, soft opening, and in structure we learned with the wall, architectural walls, and yes, sweep we didn't consider the sweeps. Okay, then we discuss about when we learn about door, how we can put the door, how we can load a door family from outside our library, same with the window, and that's it. We try to put the ceiling but cannot put properly, that's it. So next week we'll start with the from zero with the architectural template, so that we will find all the architectural element inside of that, and we will not face any problem for architectural modeling. Okay, so for today what I'll do, I'll give you some I mean, I think you remember that I have given one website location. So from where you can download CAD file, architectural CAD file, and you can start building your own models. Okay. So next class, right? Next class will be uh, 8th 8th August. Okay. So in 8th August will explore. First, I want to see your model. Okay, so you will present your computer and you will present whatever you have modeled, right? And then we'll try to resolve whatever. you learned till now. Okay, if you have any problem, if you cannot do anything, you can just ask me and I will try to resolve that issues. Okay, okay, everyone. So I'll ask you that just practice it. Okay, for example purpose, I will give you some drawings in PDF form. Okay, and you should start modeling it so that uh, you do something. Okay, and if you do something, you will learn something. Okay, say yes or no. Open your mind.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so practice it. See, my main focus that you learn something, and you will not learn if you will not practice it. Right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so for today we'll close it now. Okay, everyone, just stay home, or just if you want to go outside, wear mask and protect yourself and your family from this COVID virus. Okay, and try to keep your skill. Bye bye, everyone.